Hi, big wide world. I hope you're all okay. It's Craig Babes here. I'm on my herbal tea. I'm on my veranda, like I say I normally do. But I just thought I'll do a little um, talk, do a little thing. My tea today, I have it's um, fresh yarrow. It's yarrow, fresh ginger. There is some honey in there as well, because I always put assuming I like a bit of sweetness in there as well. But that's my tea today, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it. Usually put probably a tablespoon of yarrow in, as much fresh ginger as you want. I do grate it, or I do sometimes slice it in. I think in just as a piece, and then a teaspoon of honey usually. That's nice. I like it. My nice cup what a friend got me. Thank you, Jackie. Um, and I'm just thought I'll sit here. Like I said on the last talk, I do like sitting on the veranda, being outside. I've got Buddha behind me. I always have Buddha. You can see me. There you go. The satellite dish is just coming outside of my head. But it's all good. It's all natural. So there we go. But I thought, what I'm talking about today and what I'm going to do. But I know some people have been asking the PM me or DM'd as is a direct message about why does it tease, and I did put a little thing on regarding starting my morning and the meditation and such. Um, I would think a class that it is health benefit with the herbal tea. It is good for you. It's good, but also there is a sympathetic magic or aspect to it as well. Bringing in consciousness, thought process, I suppose association as well. And like I say, with the tea I've got today, yarrow. Yarrow is traditionally seen for protection. It's also seen for healing mind, body, and spirit. It takes the melancholy off and it raises the vibration. It's also to do with cleansing any negativity around you. And I would think having it in the morning and having that within my tea is, well, it's just fresh yarrow, dried by myself, done with hot water. It brings that essence to me, but also it put my mind into that thought process as well. And I like that aspect of bringing that. The same with ginger. Ginger, good for the stomach, good for the digestion or taking in of aspects, but also helps to clear if you've had something on your mind, or there's been an issue, or someone said something and you've held it. The ginger helps to remove that. Also gives you courage. It gives you direction to help you fight through or overcome something. If you are holding on to something, or you're wanting to be direct in life, or there's something you need to achieve and something to do, that ginger helps. That brings you that heat. Also, me with the creative aspect, it helps fire up that creativity, that sacral and solar plexus, that creativity, what's there, and helps fire it so it can be more creative. And that's what's in my mind when I'm making it and when I'm having it. I do actually do Pacific mantra. You can do affirmation or prayer work with it. It's up to you. But I do have that, and that's what I use also when I'm working. But also the honey in there. The honey, the sweetness, connection to that. It can be the divine mother. It can be that aspect of the feminine. It can be that balancing of energy, but also prosperity. And again, it's that sweetness. And whenever I have honey, that natural sweetness, and I do like organic honey, I must say I do like organic honey, the sweetness in there is a sweet for self. And it reminds me all of being kind to self, taking in that sweetness and being kind, being generous to self. And allowing myself, yeah, we all do things, we all make mistakes, but we move forward. And so the three combined, it's protection and strength for self. It's also that cleansing and bringing yourself out of that mood is that positive aspect. It's also having that creativity, that strength, and that determination and that vigour in life and creativity, but also being kind to self. And for me, sympathetic magic, or that sympathetic thought process, or sympathetic and supportive thought process, whether I do it in ritual work, I always say tell us make a puja, which is Hindu belief, and within their practice, the puja is where it may be to Ganesh or to Durga or Lakshmi. It's an offering welcoming their energy in, and welcoming their energy into the process. And I do. include part of that when I do my energy focus work, and I do it for people when they're wanting, just as I make talismans, so I allow you access or help the energy around you become more conducive to a certain energy. Same with the puja work, or I call it focused energy work. The focused energy work would come from lots of different aspects of work and ritual and magic and in aspiration and lots of different things, which I believe you create your own. When I'm looking to the puja, if I'm going to do something for for Lakshmi, for the abundance and that prosperity, to me, it's not specifically a goddess I see, but I do bring that representation. It is the representation. It's that access to that energy within self, that archetype within you. It can be reflecting on why not abundance? The abundance of love for self. Why aren't the love for self? What stops you from having that love for self? That abundance, what's stopping you in life? But also allowing to bring that, allowing you to work through or be through that energy, embodied as well as within the energy around you, of working past that and going past and taking that step. But also, it is a very positive focus point for it, and that is included within my work. So to me, it's bringing things together and bringing that, sometimes creating the right atmosphere, creating the right energy, or being in the right focus point, or the right mental space, heart space, bodily space, being there for work to happen. And some of that is to do with what I do. That's important to, whether it be amulets, talismans, it's creating that focus and creating that aspect. And that's important to me. And that's what I do in the morning. That's what I do with my herbal tea work, when I'm saying it's creating that environment for the day, creating that energy. I do that with my mantra thought process. And mantras can work on energy work. It works through the energy. To me, mantra are energetic vibrations. There is energy within each one of those Sanskrit syllables. There is an energy, just as you work with the chakras, just as you work with the body work, just as when you work within yoga. And yoga can be in that presence. Yoga is in that moment, in that presence, being completely present, being in that energy, in that, whether it be a posture. To me, when I'm creating, in that zone, in that energy vibration, that can be yoga. It's being there in that moment. But a lot of other things as well. But I just wanted to do a little bit of talk, a little bit of things of what I do, as I say, with my nice pot of tea. I do recommend it to anyone. Postman's here. Postman's coming past, so be a hello to a postman as he comes past. But yeah, I just wanted to reference that a little bit because people had asked for it. So just wanted to reference it. So for people just to see and know a little bit more of what I do. I have lots of different blends of tea for lots of different things. If you're interested, I can do some more as well of that. But also with the meditational work, the thought process, whether it be embodied, because I said with somatic experience work, connecting to that energy within you, connecting to that feeling, that thought within you, that where does it come from? What is it? It could be trauma, it could be a held belief. What is that there and what's stopping you move forward? But equally, it's working with the mind, as you do know, training with counselling psychotherapy. It is very person-centred, as everybody knows, but it's working with that thought process. It's holistic, it's a whole being. So just a little brief talk. I hope you've all enjoyed that. Any questions, pop them below, or PM me, DM me, however you want to get in touch with me, do that. I will be sharing this on Instagram as well, and I will be putting something like this probably on podcast as well. So I hope you've enjoyed my little talk. I try not to go on too much, but anything you feel you'd like to know more of, anything you'd like to get into or talk to. I know I've said on my podcast I want to do one on spirals, because I love spirals, and spiral work is important, and it resonates with me. So I may do one of these on spiral work as well. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Look after yourselves, take care, and speak to you soon.